What's up, Hoopers? It's Coach Alex from THINCPRO Basketball, and in today's video, we are going to go over how to never miss a layup in traffic.
Let it amaze me. Head to the page. Swearing I'm hearing this chatter that people be talking, I swear. Switching my lanes, living too fast. Forgive them for living this life is a prison, so many you crash. When I feel like I'm dead, not alive, then I feel right, I bled from my eyes. Maybe you.
All right, Hoopers, well, this video is all about how to never miss layups in traffic, okay? So we're gonna go over a couple of different points and key things to think about when shooting a layup around the basket when there's defenders there trying to disrupt your finishes. All right, so the first thing I wanna talk about is your concentration level, okay? That's so important, and you probably don't even think about it when you're shooting layups, okay? So when I'm up in this area here, and I've got a shot blocker at the basket, and I've got my defender here who's like right behind me, I've got to be able to concentrate on the hoop. If I'm worried about my defender here, or I'm worried about this defender here, and this in the basket last, right, my concentration is off. I've already missed the shot before I've taken it because I'm concentrated, I'm worried about this defender, I'm worried about this defender, so when I shoot it, it's just going up. Right? I'm just throwing the ball up there because I'm not solely concentrated on finishing this basket. I've already done my job by beating this defender that's created the opportunity for me to actually attack the secondary defender, which is going to lead to me getting to the basket. So once I've done my job to beat this defender here, I've got to concentrate on getting to the basket and scoring. Whether or not this defender's coming over to block my shot, take a charge, I've got to worry about getting this ball up and in the basket, okay? So that's things that players don't even realize, that they're thinking about other things rather than thinking about putting the ball in the basket. Some players are so concentrated and worried about those defenders that are trying to stop them that actually having the ball in your hands and putting it in the basket. So you have to be able to concentrate and finish through that when you're attacking the rim. Okay, whether there's 2 defenders, 1 defender, 5 defenders, no matter what, concentrate on that basket. You're subconsciously thinking about what's going on around you, but your main focus is putting that ball in the hoop. All right, so the first thing we've talked about is concentrating on your finish.
Maybe your tragedy, call me your majesty, ain't no one bad as me, aggy like Agassi. Slacking, you slacking, ain't no one can test me, I'm black and I'm black.
All right, Hooper, so we just talked about concentration on the basket, right? Now that's the main thing you gotta think about. The main ingredient when finishing around the basket is to concentrate and put the ball in the basket, okay? Now before we even get there, we have to be able to read the defense. Okay, so we've got our defender here, again, who we've beaten off the dribble. We're attacking. Now we have to be able to read what the secondary defender's doing before we go up to finish. If this defender is there and they're getting ready to take a charge, right, we've got to be able to read that and see that. So now we want to use a move where we might pro-hop by them and finish at the rim, right? Or we want to use a Euro step where we attack, boom, boom, to get by them and avoid them, a spin move, whatever. But if we see that happening, where this defender's coming over to take a charge, we've got to avoid that problem before we do concentrate on our finish, okay? So again, if this defender's here to take a charge, what can we do really quick to make a play to get by them to then concentrate on our finish at the basket, okay? Because if we don't read that defense correctly before we go into our finish, we're gonna get here and we're just gonna run them over and get an offensive foul, okay? Another thing, if this is a shot blocker and you know it's a shot blocker, majority of the time, they're not gonna be there to take a charge. They're gonna be there to come challenge your shot. So again, you have to know who's there, knowing what your defenders like to do. This is a shot blocker coming, okay, I'm not even gonna take it in at him because I know there's a good chance I might get my shot blocked. So I might use a floater, I might get here and use a fadeaway jumper, I might just use a pull-up jump shot, or I can attack him and go to a reverse to use the rim as my help. But I have to be able to read that secondary defender once you've taken care of your defender. See if it's a charge drawer, right? If somebody's there to take that charge, or is it a shot blocker, all right? So you have to be able to read the defense and know what they're doing before you actually go into concentrating on your finish. So you're concentrating on the defenders, and then once you go into your move, that's when you concentrate on putting the ball in the hoop.
I'm black and I'm black and I'm blacker than Wesley. My flow is amazing. Your flow is just average. I'm feeling established. Go savage. Decent on beats, ain't no time for the.
All right, the third thing we're going to talk about is challenging the defenders, right? Even if they are a shot blocker or if they're just a big man over there rotating to challenge your shot, challenge them. right? Go at them, especially if they're not there to take a charge. We want to challenge their body, right? So we want to go in here, take them head on, put our shoulder into their chest, make them foul us. And then when we do go into here and we put our shoulder into their chest, we have to be able to finish over the top or around them. So if I come in here and I attack this defender, I put my shoulder into them, I gotta be able to extend that ball away from them so they can't block it after I've challenged them to put the ball in the basket. There's one finish that I like to use. It's called the same side or opposite leg finish, okay? So the opposite leg finish means I'm gonna take off on my left foot on the left side. I'm gonna challenge them here with my right leg and my right shoulder going into this defender's body here. Boom, I accept and challenge down that contact, and I'm able to finish on this side with my left hand. Get in there. There we go, right? So again, I'm attacking with my left hand. I challenge the defender, right leg, right hand, right shoulder comes up to help shield that defender to finish off with my left hand. And you'll see that because we're gonna do a drill to help you work on that to challenge a defender. Okay, so you can challenge those defenders head on. You can challenge them when you get there, you get to the rim and you meet them up by the basket where you can then reverse finish and use the rim again as your help to defend them, all right? So just challenge the defender, don't be scared. Get in there, accept the contact. You've done all that work to get in there to then what, throw the ball away? No, we wanna get in there and we wanna try to make a play. Obviously, if there's 4 guys there, you probably have somebody open on the perimeter, but if it's you and one other defender and maybe 2, go at them. Try to finish around over the top or through them, all right? So challenge those defenders to help you finish at the rim. All right, Hoopers, the last thing I'm gonna say is just have a variety of finishes, right? Having a variety of finishes and different ways to score the basketball around the rim is important. You see great finishers like Kyrie Irving who can do just about everything to put the ball in the hoop, right? So if I come at a defender, I can use a floater, I can use a Euro step, I can use a pro hop, I can spin off of you, I can use the reverse layup. All these types of finishes create opportunities to score the basketball. So if a defender takes away your regular finish, okay, I oopsie doopsie on them, I finish with an up and under and score on the other side of the hoop. So having a variety of ways to score the basketball is always a great thing to do. So work on different finishes. So next what we're going to do is we're going to go over a couple of different ways to score the basketball, of course, in traffic. Ways to avoid the defender, go over the top, score through them, or around them. So let's dive into a couple of drills to help you score and finish and never miss layups in traffic. All right, Hoopers, the first thing we're gonna do is work on a finish to avoid a charge drawer, somebody who's there to take a charge, okay? And we're gonna use one of the moves that's become more of the popular move in the game of basketball, especially among young players, the Euro step. Okay, so what we got here is I've got 2 defenders out here. This is my defender here who I've driven by, I've got him on my hip. Now I've got the defender that I have to avoid who's in position to try to take a charge. So all we're gonna do, got the ball in my left hand, I'm attacking. Now my defender's on my hip here, and I want a Euro step by using my right foot here, boom, boom, to avoid that charge and to finish at the rim. Okay, so we wanna avoid that charge even with our defender on our hip. We got that ball in our left hand, so it's protected, it's away from the defender. We get here, boom, boom, and we're there to finish at the rim. Let's avoid that charge and let's score at the basket. So concentrate, read the defender, and put the ball in the hoop. Here's the Euro step to avoid and finish in traffic in full speed. All right, so you just saw a drill to help you avoid the defender using the Euro step. Now let's challenge the defender. We talked about one that I like to use, the opposite leg finish. So that's what we're gonna do again, driving from the left side. My defender's on my hip, I'm not worried about him. I got by him, now I'm challenging the shot blocker. I'm gonna get here, I'm jumping off of this left leg, challenge the defender with my right hand, my right hip, and that's gonna be my shield, so when I go up, I can finish away and over the top and around of this shot blocker, okay? This is an important one to use, I like it. It's gonna help you put that defender on your hip, shield them off, and still be able to extend away. So we want to get here, boom, jump, challenge, extend, and score. Full speed, you want it, you can have it right now. Check it out.
Take your time, take your time, take your time, take your time. Led to amazement, head to the page. Swearing I'm hearing this chatter that people be talking, I swear. The flow is like water. I swear to my...
Now we're gonna have a little bit of fun with it. We're gonna challenge two defenders. I got two right here, right? I gotta find a creative way to score over the top, around, or through them, right? I can get here, I can use a floater. I could get here, I could double dip them where I split, get to the other side, boom, right? Or what I could do is split them, spin move between, and finish, all right? So we're gonna have a little fun. Find a way to score over and through and around two defenders. Full speed, here you go.
I swear to my daughter, pennies for thoughts, but of course it's a loss when you're working with quarters. He in his zone, but keep that on the low. He on the throne, I swear that is my logo. Fitness will run off and that is a no-no. She gives a jump off and that is a go-go. So steady, I'm ready and ready. They cut like machetes, you drop like confetti. These rappers so petty, they flowing like Becky or Betty or Megan.
All right, Hoopers, well, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, which I'm sure you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also, leave a comment, any suggestion that you have for this video or anything else you want to see in the future. Most importantly, join THINCPRO Basketball, where you're getting professional level training designed to help you improve your game. That's going to result in in-game situation results that you're looking for. So make sure you head over, check out our channels, check out all the great content we have designed to help you improve your game. Now head out there, hit the gym, hit the court, work on finishing in traffic to become a better scorer around the rim, which is going to help you score more points. And until I see you again next time, remember to always keep hooping. I got a little treat for you. Enjoy, because Guy and Buddy getting dunked on.
Take your time, take your time.